Hi, my name is Zhysha. I'm from the UK, London, with a dual heritage of being Jamaican and Indian. I've started BISP in August 2023 in year 12, and I'm currently in year 13, finishing or have finished my IB diploma program. I'm also a boarding student, which has really helped my life as a teenager personally and academically. And I'm BISP's first art scholar. I have always loved architecture and art since I was a young child. I've always taught myself how to draw and really hone in on my passions with being creative. I really enjoy sketching, drawing with different mediums, especially charcoal. Being awarded this art scholarship has really helped me independently learn how to manage my time and really appreciate my talent, as it's not widely appreciated globally. So it has really built my confidence within my art. My mum and I went to Phuket in 2022 for her birthday celebration, and we were thinking about moving to Thailand because she loves the country and so do I. So we were researching about schools and we saw BISP, and we were searching through the scholarships and we saw there was an art scholarship offered. This was really surprising and exciting for me because I'm not very academically gifted, so I was really excited to see that I could get an opportunity like this, like everyone else, in a field that isn't really widely acknowledged. IB can be challenging at times as it is a global curriculum. The thing that really challenged me the most was time management with art as a higher level subject, as well as design, technology and psychology, which are all very content heavy. So it was very challenging to stay on top of things and really motivate myself, as I'm far from home and I don't really have my friends from home supporting me physically. Although IB has a really high workload, you can overcome it. It is possible. It makes you more independent, confident, and really appreciate the environment you're around, although the work can kind of cloud that in the moment, but it's a very beautiful thing to experience. Being at BISP, there's a lot of opportunities and highlights that you have naturally just by being a student. I've had loads to remember, but a few that I have experienced was the Bangkok and Chiang Mai art trip, which was really fun, especially because it was my first time going on a plane with people from my school. It was a really strange experience. But it was really beautiful to see the cultural art differences of England and Thailand. Also, you do have a lot of trips at BISP, like for CAS, which is something you have to do in IB, known as Creativity, Activity and Service. We got to go to Krabi, which was really fun, and it's a really beautiful place on the mainland with loads of mountains and natural elements that I love. And we also planted mangroves, which was really fun. My biggest accomplishment at BISP was the art exhibition, as it was my first time professionally exhibiting my work that I've spent a lot of time on to the public and people I love, my friends and teachers as well. It was very surprising to see how many people are actually interested in art and what we've made throughout the 2 years. As it takes a lot of time to create, and it's also very beautiful to see other people's work in my class and what they've worked so hard on. Another plus was that some teachers bought copies of my artwork, which has never happened to me before, so it's really nice to see how people really care about your message and what you want to put out there, and to not be scared to do so. My greatest role models throughout the 2 years of being here was my best friend Daisy back at home. She's really taught me to keep going and that I've got people who love me at home. Although she has a lot of work herself, we learn to balance it and still have a social connection that stays strong, even though distance may get in the way of that and time zones. Another really great role model is obviously my mother. She has worked so hard for me to be here. We applied for the scholarship together, which was a really kind of long and daunting process. As halfway through the process, sometimes as a human, you believe that you're not going to get it, it's not worth it. But she taught me to keep pushing through, it is worth it, and how to stay confident with her strength. Boarding at BISP has been really amazing for me personally because it was my first time moving alone, independently from my family and people I love, who I still really miss. It's been very eye-opening to see the amount of different cultures and backgrounds that people come from that you make friends with. It does a really good job at making you feel like you have a family even when you're far from home, which I really appreciate because I do get homesick very easily. So it was really nice to see that sisterhood in my house, and also the boarding parents I'd like to commend on their job. They're doing really well, and also they do feel like surrogate mothers. Sorry, Mum. Yeah, I love everyone in boarding, and I had a really fun time and some really funny moments, which was really nice to look back on. Boarding has really helped me balance my academic life, my art scholarship, and just social life really well, as there's a very strict schedule that helps you understand how to manage your time properly. A challenge that I faced being at an international school, ironically, is being one of the few black girls in my year. This is very eye-opening coming from London, which is a very diverse population. And it does take some getting used to, with situations like getting my hair done and just making friends might be difficult. In this school, they are very supportive and welcoming once you settle in. For me personally, it wasn't entirely an issue, and it does take some getting used to, but you'll get through it, and it is a wonderful experience and very much worth it. My future plans after I graduate, which is very soon, is studying model making at Arts University Bournemouth in the UK, which is really exciting for me as I get to study the field that I've always wanted to go into successfully, thanks to BISP's offers and opportunities that I've been given. Model making is a career that subsets architecture, as you're making scale models of what architects send you. However, this is still really a really big part of the subjects that I really enjoy, mainly art and design technology. And I'm really excited to go into this field, as I know I'll enjoy it in the future, and the employment rate of the university is very good. If you're thinking of applying for the art scholarship, I think you should, as it is really rewarding in the long run. Although the deadlines may seem overwhelming, you will get through it. My whole class got through it. It's a very big family who are going through the same thing. My general advice for those who are watching, IB may be stressful at times, but we're all going through it in your year. So you've got this, you're not the first and only person, so you've got people who are there with you. The schoolwork is actually quite fun sometimes if you think about it, as you have the freedom to study what you would like to go into in your future, as well as extracurriculars within the IB, such as an extended essay, which you can talk about whatever topic you'd like, and theory of knowledge, which is very important, in my opinion, to question the world around you and your views on it. Also, if you're considering boarding at BISP, I think it's very rewarding, and it encourages you to be more independent, away from your family, and really just make friends in an international setting, which can be hard at times, but you will find a way and you'll find a family. Being given this opportunity, there's been a lot of people who have supported me along the way with confidence, homesickness, and just overall school life. I'd really like to thank my parents, my best friend Daisy at home, and my friends that I've made here, as they have really heightened this experience for me and made this journey very memorable. Lastly, I'd like to thank the staff at BISP and the support system that they have created. They have really helped me to be independent and learn how to manage my time well, and hopefully that will contribute to a successful future. Miss McGuigan especially, I'd like to thank the most, as she has given me this opportunity that I would never have thought of, and I'm really happy that I came here and just had a really wonderful, memorable journey here at BISP.